Hi, welcome to the Aula F75 review video.
Real smooth.
What's up guys, Sauce here. Hope your day is going well. So today we'll be checking out the Aula F75. And as you can see by the title, this is the only mechanical keyboard you will need, especially if you play games and you don't like building keyboards. Did I mention it's only $70?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That's right, $70 for a mechanical keyboard. This ain't your mom's membrane keyboard.
What you say about my mama?
I have many great things that I will say about the keyboard later on. There are a few things that are kind of
What you talking about, Willie?
I want to thank Aula for sending this out to me so I could do this review. I'll let you guys know all the great things about it and all the bad things about it, so that you know exactly what to expect when you get this keyboard. So let's get into it. So on the inside of the box, you do get the manual, and then you get the keyboard layout so you can see how you can change the 3 modes. It's a tri-mode keyboard, but we'll talk more about that later on. I love how it comes with this plastic that you can use to cover the keyboard when you're not using it.
Nice.
I think more keyboard companies need to do this. This is a nice pro. In the box, you do get the charger, a keycap puller, and that's pretty much it, and 2 extra switches just in case you break one of your switches. It is a keycap puller and a switch puller together, and this is a USB-C to USB 3.0 cable, but it's not braided or coiled. And here's the keyboard. It doesn't feel that heavy. There are 3 different other colors that you can choose from. It's a tri-mode keyboard, so Bluetooth, 2.4 GHz, and USB-C. This is a gaming keyboard, and it does have a 1000 Hz polling rate. And it also has RGB. I'll show you a quick preview of the RGB right now. You can also change this RGB right here in the software. And I'll show you more in the software later on in this video. One thing about the knob is it is a play pause knob, which is really good. And then turning it is volume up, volume down, which is also great. Beware, this is a north facing PCB. This is a very compact keyboard, and this is what it looks like next to the GMK67. Okay, now so I'm gonna take this keyboard completely apart so you can see all the levels to it, and I'll talk about each layer as we go. The first layer, of course, is the keycaps. These are cherry profile keycaps. The width of the keycaps, I measured them at 1.4 millimeters. And that's pretty much it about the keycaps, other than they have other colors that you can pick from. These are the other colors that you can pick from. Now let's get into the switches. This is the Leobog Reaper switch. This is a linear switch, and it is pre-lubed. The colors are cream and light greens, and it does come with a light diffuser, and I think this light diffuser does actually work. The top housing and bottom housing are line-on PC, and then the stem is palm stem. All the specs of the switch will be on the screen. This is a gasket mounted keyboard, and this is how much flex there is on it. Now I'm going to take the switch apart, show you the top housing, bottom housing, stem, and the spring. This keyboard is really beautiful, but the opening process is not. It took me so long to open this keyboard. I give it a huge thumbs down when it comes to opening it. Definitely the hardest process of modding this keyboard. But like I said, this keyboard is really good and you won't need to mod it. But if you're the type of person who loves to mod, beware, it is hard to open the first time. This right here is the positioning plate. It does come with flex cuts. On it is the stabilizer. The stabilizer does have a good amount of pre-lube, and I love that it comes with a generous amount. This piece of foam right here is what they call the PO silence foam, and it is a really nice piece of foam. It feels high quality for some reason. Foam that's high quality. And this right here is the IXPE shaft underpad. Next up is the PET voice actor mat. And I guess it's supposed to help the keyboard produce a certain sound. And then the next thing of course is the PCB. This is a single slotted PCB, which is a PCA board, and it's 1.2 millimeters thick and it's hot swappable. And it connects three things to it: the on and off switch, the battery, and the knob. Right underneath that is the bottom PO bottom cotton. And underneath that is the silicone base pad, and that's pretty much it. The bottom case is underneath the silicone base pad, and then all of it together is this keyboard. Also, the battery is a 4000 milliamp hour battery. And this is how fast I can put the keyboard back together. Haters will say this is edited. Now let's talk about the software. It is a really nice software. I think it's better than other keyboards. First you have to go to this link right here, then you download it. It will download and then you have to extract the folder. Then you have to run the program. It'll ask you if you want it in a different language. I picked English of course. And then it'll ask you to plug in your device. So you have to plug it to your computer, laptop, whatever device you're using, and then to the keyboard. And then you have everything here. You can change the lighting modes, the key combinations, you have macros, multimedia, you know, a lot of different things that you can use to edit your keyboard and make it how you use your keyboard. And like I said, you can change the lighting on the software, and they have different effects as well, so it's pretty cool. And that's it for the software. If you want a full process of this from start to finish, comment below and I'll see if I can make a full length video on just the software only. Now for the complete sound test, and then we'll do a comparison with some other keyboards. And for my final thoughts, let's talk about the design first. I like this white one that I got with the blue. It looks very professional. Yeah, it looks really cool. I like it. I love that this keyboard is gasket mounted and it does have 2 levels of stand at the bottom. And then the switches are really nice because they do have the light diffuser. I like that. I really love the usefulness of the knob. I use it all the time to play pause YouTube videos and also to turn the volume up and down. I love that. That's a really cool design. One thing I don't like about the keyboard is that opening it was a hassle. As somebody who likes to mod my keyboard all the time, opening it is not good. I think there has to be a better way to open this keyboard. The stabilizer is good. I have no problems with the stabilizer. As you can see from the video, the sound test, I gave it a thumbs up. On the switches, the design is really cool. Cream on light green, really cool design. I like Leo Bog. I'm a big fan of their switches. And then as for the feel of the switches, it has like a light initial, and then the bottom out is a bit heavier. So it's a 55 gram bottom out, and then the initial is 36 grams. It does feel light at first, and then the bottom out is a bit heavier, and it's very satisfying to bottom out. And as for the sound, it's a poppy keyboard. The outer edges are a bit more thocky compared to the middle. Like the GH key is a bit more poppy than like the enter key or the A key or even the Q key. Let's talk about how this keyboard can be improved. I think opening the keyboard can be improved. There has to be another way to make this keyboard easy to open. I think there needs to be more colors, more options. And finally, I think it should be a south facing PCB. So the switches should be facing south instead of north, because this keyboard is north facing, and the only benefit would be that the light shines through the keycaps, but the keycaps aren't shine through anyway. So it would be better if they were south facing, so you wouldn't have any cherry keycap interference with other keycaps, because south facing switches are more compatible with different keycaps. Other than that, this keyboard gets a thumbs up from me. I like all the different parts of this keyboard. This keyboard is definitely worth $70. So shout out to Aula for making a $70 budget keyboard, which is really good. And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Comment below, what do you think about this keyboard? I really like it. Let me hear your thoughts on it. There's a giveaway going on my website right now. Both of them should end by the 30th, I think. But go ahead and click my website. There may be other giveaways going on if you're watching this on a later date. Also, new wallpapers did drop for this month. Go ahead and download them. They're free. If you would like to support the channel, you can buy the elite version. Also, join the Discord. And that's all for today. See you on the next one. Bye.